Yeah, it actually happened about as close to Glen Helen as possible. It was the last day that I was scheduled to ride before Glen Helen. It was a Tuesday press day that they had, and I was riding like feeling good, one of those days where you kind of feel like everything's going good, and then I just tipped over in a corner, and right when I was falling, I mean, I didn't think it was going to be anything bad, but I caught my foot peg on the way down on my side. And, I mean, I was there with the wind knocked out of me for a while, and then once it came time to race, I was just having such bad pains, and any bump was too much pain, and the doctor said it could be damage to my spleen, and actually got it checked out. My spleen, it wasn't too bad. I mean, they just told me not race Glen Helen, to take it easy, but I'd probably be able to race the other races, and I tried racing them, but I mean, the pain was just too bad. It wasn't anything wrong with my spleen. I just couldn't take the pain of riding out on the track, the rough tracks like that. So I mean, I'd rather just be 100% and do as many races as I can good than be out there 50% as I felt I was. No, I mean, I wasn't really able to ride at all during the week the whole time, and I would just go to the track, and I mean, what you call a fast lap time, I wouldn't call a fast lap time anything that I posted at any of the races. I mean, I didn't feel like I was able to ride anywhere towards where I would be able to, and I don't really want to be on the track if I'm not going to be up there where I should be. Yeah, that's like the doctor term for sure, but I mean, what it comes down to is my obliques, you know, the muscles right over your ribs were just bruised super bad, and I mean, I had a hematoma on that, which is like a blood pocket, and you know, super painful, and the blood pocket that was on that is kind of what the doctors thought could have been a blood pocket from my spleen bleeding too. So I mean, that's why we were so cautious at Glen Helen. Yeah, so the second moto at Hangtown, I ended up with the 40th gate pick because I broke the rules in the staging area by riding my bike. I was way out on the outside, and I know what that's like from 07, and I know a good jump's not going to get it done from out there. You got to have an excellent jump, and I kind of committed myself to once the car goes sideways on 5, I'm going to go, and hopefully the gate's going to be going down when I'm going. And unfortunately, I think if I would have counted to like 7, I would have been good right there. But I went when I was going to go, and I couldn't do anything after I let the clutch out except try and not endo, and then I looked back, and I was obviously way too far out there to just keep going. So I pulled it over, went into the first turn and last. To tell you the truth, I almost thought that was going to be legal. I thought I might be able to keep going. I mean, it was an accident. I was just trying to get a good start. I mean, I've seen people wheelie the gate before successfully and not get penalized for that, but I don't know. I mean, it's a bummer. I came through the pack pretty good too. I passed a bunch of guys. Was probably in the top 20 after like 1 lap. So probably would have been an alright moto. I don't know how I would have been feeling like halfway through, but I was wanting to race. It's alright. I mean, like I said, I've just been trying to ride, and it was bad at Texas, and then I didn't race the next race, and I was trying to schedule to race Colorado, but I just ended up being so sick this whole week and was in the hospital and got a bunch of IVs, and right now I feel like I feel good when I'm sitting here, but when I go out and ride, it's like I have like half my endurance that I had, and I mean, that's a shame. I feel like I was able to race the whole moto. I mean, at least Tuesday before Glen Helen, when I was still into it, you know, still able to ride consistently during the week, I was doing 30+2 without much of a problem. And I mean, now it kind of took a huge toll on that. If you know what it's like when you get super dehydrated, your body's just depleted of everything. So I'm slowly just trying to put some stuff back in my body and just get back working. But I think I'm going to be at Redbud this weekend and just do whatever I can do, because that's a situation I'm in. I mean, I can't really wait till I'm 100% anymore. Right now, I mean, I'll be alright for this weekend. I probably won't have much stamina, but I'll have speed, and I won't have much rib pain. I mean, today I feel fine as far as that's concerned. Yeah, I saw, I've only seen the 450 races, and I mean, Grant's riding good, and the way the championships played out, it's pretty crazy with Villapoto and Reed. I mean, it's kind of disheartening to me, because without Villapoto and Alessi, the championship's kind of thrown wide open. You know, it's like Chad's super consistent for sure, and he's fast, and there's a bunch of other guys, but I mean, I'm just as good as those guys outdoors, and I would have been able to be up there in the championship if this wouldn't have happened. yeah, I mean, that's what I mean by it being disheartening. But just got to do what I can do, keep my head up, and look at it positive, where I'm going to go do these last races, and it's going to be those guys I've been watching thinking that I could be able to beat. So I'm going to go there with a lot of confidence. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but seems to be the case all the time. But that's good, you know, it brings publicity either way. People are going to go watch this video 5 or 6 times, tell all their buddies. So they'll see me and Blessing and Sherby out here riding, see all my sponsors up on the bikes, you'll see it all.